So let's go ahead and see how this performs. This is me trying out my poison team. Let's run it. Let's run it. We got trapping Evilite Whirlipede here. We got oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh no. I didn't even need to switch. I just switched 'cause I felt bad, bro. Oh no. We did not do that. The weakness policy. That's solid. Hmm. The heck? Did it? Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't. Whatchamacallit, count my switching time. I was too slow, I guess. Fair enough. Hmm. So like, it just takes too long to switch out doing that, I guess. Wow. Even with protect, I'm surprised it goes through. I'm actually genuinely surprised that it goes through. But it's alright. I guess that means that I need to run Shuka instead of Protect? Like, that's essentially saying that, like, it's inevitable. So it seems like Weakness Policy Venusaur is really good. So Venusaur is good, the Whirlipede is good, I just need to get better at, like, timing my switches with it. That's, like, a totally new concept. That's my second time ever using it. Like, I just seen it used against me once, and I thought it was pretty good, so I'm like, okay. Let me try it and then like learn it. So that's like one thing. The slow bro I'm gonna have to work on. Slow bro and drag. I think I know what I'll do. I think I know what I'll do. I know what some changes I'll do. GG. I seem to need to make changes to the bro. So bro, um, I don't know if I can make changes in here, can I? I don't think so. No, I can't. So yeah, my Glowbro, I'll make changes to it. I need to increase the special attack and I can drop its defenses. I can give it the Shuka Berry instead, so that has Ice Beam. And then I'll give a Haban Berry instead to the dragon, so it can just better handle opposing dragons. So we'll run it like that. Um, in the other meantime, we've got a couple other teams that we can work with. I mean, using grass against ground, I wouldn't bother with that. I mean, I was using a poison team against ground, so I don't feel bad at all. I mean, it's not like... You know what? Here, let's continue, I guess. Let's, like, practice against our weakness, actually. This is a good idea. Like, this is a good idea. This is actually really good practice. Might as well practice against ground. This makes it harder for me. I mean, fuck, I'm gonna be kind of forced to be using Venusaur a lot though, TBH. Cause like I'm gonna be weak to everything else. But you know what? This is good. You know what? Let's practice dealing with our weakness. This is good practice. Cause it's not like okay, so like remember like how you saw I had a Shuka Berry on Dragalge there? So the point of it was actually to handle opposing ground because it has both Surf and Hydro Pump. I can't remember if I kept them both or if I dropped one of them for Protect. Um, yeah, this guy's just gonna go straight for the fire move, I think. Hmm. He has the glow bro here. Hmm. He's not doing anything. I want that to ensure at least land the hit. So, maybe investing more. Let me see how much Garchomp does to me without the defensive buff. Like, I didn't get to see. Ah, I have to like do some changes. Like I have to, I don't know. Like Glowbro was never meant to freaking take a Garchomp EQ though, so I don't really feel bad that it died. Like I don't think that's a problem with my Glowbro. That's just how freaking Glowbro is. Wow. Even without the attack buff, the plus move Fire Blast. I don't really want him to get the attack buff though, so I'm gonna have to take it, man. Surprised you went for Dragon Rush though. I would have protected. I would have protected though otherwise. Hmm. 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 So I do like the Whirlipede, the Dragalge. I don't know. I don't think my team is bad, honestly. I think, like, honestly, you just gotta accept that, like, Camerupt, Garchomp, these Pokemon are just a little bit difficult for poison types to deal with, TBH. You're gonna be requiring, like, the Shuka Berry to always live the hits with those, like, no matter who. Unless you just invest more defensively into your Slowbro. And I've already done that, actually. Like, what the heck? Like, bro, like, is actually, like, pretty defensive. Isn't he? He's like, yeah. So, bro, at this point, all I can do is give him Shuka, and then if I am giving him Shuka, then at that point, you might as well be adding more special attack. It's probably gonna be needed. But then, yeah, do you want to run Shuka on it? I mean, this ain't doing anything to Xga, frankly, so apparently people can switch out and then dodge it if they go Xga. If I run Surf, then switching out ain't gonna save them. But then the damage output's not gonna be good enough. You really need to be more on the Haban side than Shuka, though. TBH. We don't really need to run poison moves on you per se, since we have a poison team. The water coverage on you is so good. You get surf, but no hydro, eh? No, you do. You get hydro. So, I mean, I could... Yeah, I mean, expert belt's so nice on you, though. Why would I run Shuka necessarily? Like, I was saying Shuka on you and Haban on you. Shuka on you would make you better against Garchomp for sure. Absolutely. So right now, what is my answer to Garchomp? If I go into you, that's not really a good enough answer. He hits you too hard on both sides. So I would actually need to run you with a Shuka. That's like the only way I can really deal with it. But then again, if you have Protect... So what the heck happened last time? Like, when I protected... I guess if I didn't plus Protect, then it doesn't do enough. So you need plus Protect or some shit? Okay, fine. But yeah, so... What am I gonna do here? What did bro say? Oh. He's like, I'm trying to figure out why I can't switch. I'm like, oh, I use a business. And then hence he can't switch. So we got a guy. Hmm. Okay. I mean, a little bit concerning, I guess. Whooping the ground leader with a poison team, and they don't know what moves are. I guess that means that they aren't as experienced. But, I mean, they still have a team. It's not a horrible team. They just need to learn how to use it better. Right? And that comes with experience. So, hey, more battling, more educating, and they'll get there. So, yeah, this is a good opportunity for them. But for me now, after this, I mean, after a freaking inexperienced person was able to literally push my poison team so hard with a Garchomp, that means that anybody else who knows what they're doing with a Garchomp is probably going to give me hell. Like, at least gonna be a hard freaking time. So yeah. You're my only other answer, and you don't have anything to hit it with. You don't have Protect either. Victory Bell does get Reflect. Running Reflect allows you to kind of Ice Beam it better. Reflect is nice. Venusaur held up really well. Reflect kind of allows us to handle ground better, and Dragon isn't really too much of a problem. We don't get Thunderbolt if we drop Dragalge, but we don't really need Thunderbolt if we have Ice Beam. And that only hits water and flying. Water and flying. We have grass for water, and then we have ice for flying. So it's just Skarmory, which then we hit with fire. So, nah, I'm not worried about Skarmory either. Not as this, but yeah, you definitely do want Shuka, because I'm seeing that, like, Shuka Berry on you really does... I mean, is it necessary though? Not necessarily. No, it's not though. But like, I would need Reflect Up in order for me to, yeah, that's the thing. I need Reflect Up to safely handle some things. So no, Shuka is actually really wanted on the Globro TBH. Shuka's wanted more. Damn it. Shuka's wanted more, and then the special attack investment is wanted more. So we're gonna make some changes to Globro. I mean, realistically, the best course of action would be to use the calculator and, you know, multiply the base multiplier by like 0.7 and see how much damage I'm doing by Ice Beams. But generally, it's not too hard to knock out Garchomp with Ice Beam. So, but then yeah, it's for the other ground types that are taking neutral, not neutral, but like just, yeah, I mean non-stab damage from like ice and water, right? Those are the ones I gotta worry about. Not the ones that are taking 4x. Glow, bro. So you, I was thinking of running Yashuka on you. I gave you a good amount of special attack. I think a simple nature switch could be okay. Is it necessary though? I think so. I mean, it depends. Am I gonna keep the drag though? I might just drop you. Like, what are you doing for me? Like, you don't really help against ground any better than you or you would with Shuka. You're really good at what is drag really doing? You help against fire. But I mean, these can both defensively handle most fire types except for Camerupt. I guess Camerupt. But then you two kind of handle Camerupt between Assault Vest and Shuka. And then we got Weakness Policy that's like, yeah, I wouldn't really say there's any one individual that I really need drag for. Because you only offer the Dragon type and then Thunderbolt. You don't really offer enough compared to like Victory Bell, actually. Victory Bell has Reflect. That dramatically improves my matchups against dragons, like most dragons in general. And then the special attacking dragons I don't really care about with AV Glowking. So then, yeah, this will make the guard chomps a lot easier to deal with, generally speaking, absolutely. And now I don't even really need to run Shuka technically, so I could keep this to, yeah, that's good. That's not bad. Shuka, the thing is though, if I run Shuka, I don't need to reflect, whereas without it, then I kind of need it more. Frankly, if I ran Shuka, then yeah, I don't really need reflect. That's the reality. You could just run another attack. You could run your stab poison move just so you have someone else to do that. Like you can run Venusaur Synthesis. Synthesis was pretty decent there, especially with the policy, right? You also get Screen. Yeah, Knockoff helps out with Psychic. Pineapple Berry helps out with Psychic. But so does Glowking, though it doesn't get Shadow Ball in this game, so... Oh, you need to get a plus move on your other shit. Yeah, so do you. Ichigo, Growth, Power Up, Knockoff, Reflect. Is an interesting move, though. It's not horrible, TBH. And then you have Payappa at least, so it's not the end of the world. You could get a pretty mean Poison Jab going, though. But I mean, so could you. You can get a pretty mean Sludge Wave if you get the policy buff. Which you probably will be most of the time. So honestly, yeah, Reflect ain't bad. Synthesis is not bad, but also not exactly necessary if you say run the light screen. I wonder how it is running light screen over this, and then trying to use Giga Drain to get your health back. Because, like, even in the case with the Guard Chomp, I just attacked him with a random move first, and then I went to Giga Drain, and then I, like, Synthesis, like, I could have just screened and then just Giga Drained or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna see. Synthesis is really good, but I'll try out screens on, like, I'll try out this more defensive option, see how it goes with, like, light screen. It might improve longevity of the team, I'd say. Gives me better options for dealing with things. This is pretty nice. We're making things nice and dense. Yeah, because then you could take the heat wave a little bit better and then proc your policy, earth power. You can give a drain for what you can, but the main goal is just to get rid of the threat. So you're Sash, which is good. I don't think you need Protect then, honestly. Because you got Sash to save your ass. So just run. We lost T-Bolt, so you know what we put? We put T-Bolt. As much as Focus Blast and Sludge Wave are also both great. I'm liking these changes. These changes are really, really good. Got Whirlipede here. So yeah, the agility honestly hasn't really seemed to have done anything. Maybe I'm better off just running Poison Jab around. What does? Let's run Pin Missile. Your nature is minus attack, so technically I could. Yeah. Doesn't even matter. You're not really doing damage anyways, but I'll probably make it minus special attack nature then. Yeah, the infestation is never doing damage. So, am I making changes to Globro? Like I like this for Bell. If we keep Reflect on Victory Bell. That's good. And then we can switch into you. Then at that point, rather just be using you off the bat and just getting them dealt with. Like, Shuka on you goes hard AF, TBH. I do like you being physically defensive, though. You know what? I think we dropped Protect and add Calm Mind. I think that was it. I think we just make up for the lack of damage with Calm Mind. And then we just run the Shuka. I think that was the solution all along. Is that it? Is it really that? Is that the solution? Because, like, yeah, we've seen Protect fucking fail us. Like, I literally just witnessed Protect fail me. Like, the whole logic was to Protect on the Earthquake and then freaking Ice Beam. But if you're telling me that Protect didn't save me from freaking Earthquake, then what's the point of freaking running it? Dead ass. At that point, I might as well be Calm Minding and then running Shuka Berry. Because I can at least rely on Shuka Berry to freaking proc. Can't rely on fucking Protect. Just saying, man. So there you go. So we'll keep the defenses. That also helps us against Earth Power, which can otherwise be a problem. Like, say, for example, we're trying to kill a Camerupt. We're trying to Hydro Pump that hole, and that motherfucker hits me with the fucking Earth Power. At least I can now take it better. And we have Light Screen, we have Reflect, we have Knockoff for Psychic types, Piper Berry for Psychic types, Policy, Earth Power, T-Bolt for that odd Skarmory, I guess, but we do have Slowbro, so you really should be running Focus Blast or like Energy Ball slash even Giga Drain for the ground types, because we do have a problem with ground. And then the Psychic's annoying. What else do you get? Toxic is a good move. Parasong could be interesting. Parasong would be very interesting if you switch out like Parasong and we go into like an Infestation mon. Wait. Parasong switch into Whirlipede Infestation? That's nasty. That's devious. That's Perish Trap. Perish Trap, bruh? Are we running Perish Trap? Perish Trap Sash Gengar, bruh. And it's like you nasty plot, and if you see they're a target that you can't one shot, you're like, alright, fuck it, we Perish Song and we switch out. Like, we're out of there. If they're a threat, we can't kill, we just Perish Song and we leave. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I really like that. I really like that. Because he is not guaranteed to kill everything. It's not like you send out Gengar and everything dies. I know, like, one thing might die, but then they're gonna send in something else, and that thing you might not be able to kill in one shot. So then what are you gonna do? You Perish Song and you fucking dip. Assuming that you live, right? So yeah, I mean, with screens up, there is a chance. You have screens and you have Sash, so there's a high chance you'll actually survive to actually, like, get a Perish Song off and switch out, TBH. So, this is not bad either, honestly. The Thunderbolt, is also really nice because that just can potentially pick up kills on a lot, including like Gyarados, which could otherwise be, I guess, annoying, right? Yeah, I mean, we lose Thunderbolt, like, we lost Thunderbolts. It's Gyarados. Skarmory is not too bad, but like, there's some water types, I guess, that would probably appreciate you having Thunderbolt. Like, Perish Trap is cool. It does require the switch. I don't know how I feel about it, per se. Like, I remember going into Gengar and having to switch out. Like, I've never ran Perish Trap on Gengar. I could try it. I could not try it. I could go back, like, what, what, I don't know. I've never really ran it on Gengar. I don't know what I'd want to do for this. If I'd want to Perish Trap this team. But, yeah, we just need to plus move Glow King. Box 11. I'll just keep a note of that. And then it's the Glow Bro. Alright, let's go on ahead. Get that last move plussed on up. Actually, let's not. Actually, let's not. Like, the way they give you that option is fun. So, that's that. So, Shuka on you. So, yeah, you have Calm Mind. You can still use your plus moves. I'm like, I could drop your defense a bit for more special attack. Technically, because I mean, you have a lot of defense. You have Reflect too. I just want to make sure I'm killing, like, I just want to, like, get these rolls without having to Calm Mind. But you can't really do that. Well, I mean, you can if you just drop some bulk. It's either a nature swap or an EV, redelegating EVs. That's a tricky one. But honestly, if we have screens, I think it's okay to take the offense, man. If we have screens and, like, it's not like you just die easily like that. Like, you don't die that easily. Like, Global doesn't die that easily. So it's okay. I'll take the power, I guess. The real goals, I mean, we have Calm Mind, though. Damn it. You know what, here, let's see what the stats are looking like when we mint it. Normally you can just do this on, like, Showdown. Oh god, your special attack barely went up, but your defense did take a hit. I mean, yeah, you do have better base defense. So yeah, it would have been, yeah, no, that special attack is not making a difference. Like, it is, though. I won't say it isn't. It definitely is. The defense, though, I would need to be looking at the spreads on calc.showdown.com, you know, calc.Pokemon Showdown, and like actually put these numbers in to like see. I can't say I have my exact build because I'm not using well, I mean, I can just replicate it by just cranking the numbers until I get the right shit, but you know what, man? Like, what are we, like, alright, man. Alright. I'll do it because I know how to, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, so how about we just do that thing? I'll just do the thing then. You know what I mean? So, alright. I'm on my TV right now, so my 55-inch 4K TV, so that's why I'm zoomed in, because text, UI scaling. So, uh, Galar, Slowbro, Combine Max. So we need to get my stats. Alright, so I need to just... I don't know what my game console is displaying because I'm using the screen over here, but what I can do is I can make a preview for my source. Can I make us open source projector and open it here? Perfect. Now I can see my Slowbro. Alright, you can see it. So it has 298 special attack with a modest nature. All EVs are maxed, so modest nature you're at 298. 298. You're at 298. So you're at 140 special attack, 366 HP. HP, and then defense is 283. Should all add up, unless there's like a, I guess, an odd stat, right? 283, so yeah, 510, 512, yep. Well, yeah, 510, 508, yeah. 176, yep, 176. There you go. This is my exact spread, 140 HP, 140 special attack. Wow. 228 defense. It's not a bad spread at all. It's a pretty nice spread for like physical defensive Galar that has the ability to one-shot things too. That's really nice. I haven't even min-maxed this. I just made that off the top of my head just for a quick thing. That's really good. Skarmory defensive, for example. Let's put my actual moveset. I know we got a door multiplier shit as well. The Hydro Pump, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, and then Calm Mind. And then you're holding a Shuka Berry, so you might as well see what they're doing to us as well. Set them to level 50. Well, it's gonna be changing every time I change up the damn sets, but... Alright, level 50. Oh, yeah, level 50, forgot about that. And then we just go from there. So, Fire Blast. So on Scarm, unless it's a plus. Oh, even if it's a plus move, it's not enough without the expert belt. That's how much of a damage difference the expert belt was. And this is with a modest nature, by the way. I mean, this was against Steelix, though. So, I mean, we can check out Steelix. Um, they're gonna make it max HP, max attack, not careful Spadef. They're not gonna run it like that. Like, that's obviously the build that is not, it's gonna take the least amount of damage from this, too. So that's not the calc I'm looking for. I'm not expecting you to one-shot that without investment, you know what I mean? So, um, so yeah, Steelix, yeah, especially with expert belt. This is what modest though. Before you were bold. So let's see. So when I used the plus move, that actually was a 37% chance. I did a neutral nature plus moved Fire Blast, so there's actually a slight chance he survived that. Unless he wasn't EV'd properly. But yeah, like generally speaking, there's a... So actually I need a little bit more power, just a little bit more if I want to ensure the Oko on you. And then that's with expert belt. So then how much damage am I... So essentially if I'm running Shuka Berry, we need to be running even more investment in the offense. Holy shit. That makes even more frailer defensively. Calm Mind is great if you go more defensive. And then Protect is better if you go more offensive. Because then, yeah. But then again, we saw Protect failed us. So then ideally, you actually want to be more defensive in general. Just to ensure that you're just taking it. And then, so that's where Shu comes in. Okay, so this is hard because it's hard to get a good balance. First off, you guys aren't even like running any moves that I can like get any useful information from. Like, let me see how much your plus move stabs are hitting me for with. What the hell's going on here? Level 50, no one. Oh, this is max defense. Okay, 63. Oh, wow, you're not doing much to me. Even with a plus move. Really? That's the without reflect. I don't need Shuka for Steelix. Now, Garchomp is the one we care about, and then Excadrill is even worse for the ground moves, and then we have a Skarmory. So let's just do it like in degree of seriousness. So next up we'd have Skarmory, who's a little bit more threatening than Steelix. Because the other two are going to require even more defensive investment to actually be able to withstand. So we'll see how much can we build to actually withstand before like the sacrifice is too much. So Skarmory we know is more defensive. Level 50. Yep, drill run. Your drill run. What the fuck? What is going on here? It won't let me like change the fucking stats. Like by typing them in, I actually have to hold the thing. Like what the frick? That's freaking weird. Fire Blast. So expert belt. My previous build. What the frig? My previous build as is was just kicking ass. Like I'm already I'm in roll range. I'm not in guaranteed range. I'm in roll range. Like picking up kills on these threats. So adding a Calm Mind on that would be like adding the nail in the coffin. If I ran Calm Mind though, I could just drop my special attack investment. But then you don't one shot, so you're better off just, I guess, running a little bit more special attack investment, keeping Protect, just to try and play better, and then, yeah, running, yeah, so keeping Protect after all, Expert Belt, like, I was onto the right thing originally. Yeah, it was. Okay. I will, okay. Um, Drill Run at +1 because of a Swords Dance, and in that game there's one stat stage. Steelix, oh, also curses, so it gets +1. Why the hell's your Drill Run doing nothing? Plus move is 50%. Wow. Because you lack stabbing. Interesting. But yeah, Steelix. Steelix. Yeah, Steelix one shots. At +1. +1 you one shot. Without Shuka, I have no way of handling that. So actually, like, just running at Shuka with, like, more offense, right? Yeah, Shuka more offense and protect. Straight up. Shuka more offense, protect, I guess. Like, it's either you try to freaking protect yourself against the damn damage, or you take it and you survive. But you need to freaking ensure that you live, and then you need to ensure that you're killing them. So yeah, we'll run it more offensive, and then we'll slap a Shuka on there. Yeah, the whole point of the Shuka is to allow you to be more frail while still surviving. The whole point is survivability. Like, what's the point of like making yourself super bulky and then adding a Shuka on top? Like, seriously. Like at that point, it's like, do you actually intend on killing anything or no? Like, like so. Yeah, I think that might be the like. I mean, I say that, but then like, how far off do the roles become? Let's see. Like, if you ran shoot canal, and the rolls go down to this, but this, yeah, it's a significant difference. So you can now, like, even with no defense investment, you're still taking that like this, at +1. That's a bold. If you're modest versus bold, 82. Okay, which one has a higher base stat? Your special attack is higher. So then run it modest. Okay, so do that, and then see how much is needed for Steelix. So Steelix Mega is even stronger, and then Skarmory Mega. So let's start looking at them now. Steelix Mega. Mega Steelix with Curse. You have base 95, base 75. Base 75 HP, base 95 SPDF. Skarmory Mega. 75, 95 versus 65, 100. 75, 95 is going to take it better. Steelix Mega. Go back to you. So we're going to have you at your max attack. So max HP, max attack, adamant nature, or brave, whatever you want to say it. Earthquake, it's your strongest move. Level 50. So that's how much it's doing as a mega. And a plus move. Now we need to one-shot it. Damn it. Is that even possible? It's not possible, is it? No. Wow. I mean, you have Calm Mind though, so you could run Calm Mind on the EQ. But then if you're doing that, then you don't need as much special. Okay, but we're getting somewhere though. We are getting somewhere. This is good. This is good. Okay, so then, okay. Mega Steelix is Mega Steelix. Okay. Alright. Okay, Mega Steelix. So then we'll get back to that. Let's just check out Garchomp. I don't think Garchomp really requires too much for Ice Beam. Ice Beam, like, no investment is a roll. For a plus move Ice Beam to kill, you're needing like at least 80 at modest. 80 at modest, or if I kept my current neutral at bold, I would need, I'm currently at 140, I would need, no shot. I would need a little bit more to guarantee the Yoko. 172 to guarantee it, but we're generally mostly, like, if we're running this, then we can safely say that we're going to be Okoing Garchomp, and I guess at the same time Mega Garchomp. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit, bulkier, but essentially, out of all the freaking ones I chose, say the right one either, but yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you still die pretty well. Oh wow, what a roll! What the frick? Damn. So I mean, you do like modest in nature, yeah. But we also like, uh. Okay, so Shuka Berry with how much investment into offense? So there becomes a certain point like where you just freaking calm mind. Like, legit just calm mind. So it's like, yeah, yeah, I like that. Calm mind actually looks better now. It looks better than protect now if we optimize. So it seems if we want to be able to one-shot this without a Calm Mind boost, we're gonna need to run a lot more special attack to the point where it's like it becomes less of a defensive pivot and more of a wannabe just sweeper, which isn't really the goal. So I think I'm just not really worried too much about the Garchomp sniping right now. Like generally speaking, Garchomp will be sniped if I'm modest and I'm using Ice Beam on that shit. Like, so once it's Mega or if it's Yachi or whatever, then you gotta worry a little bit more. But at that point, if they're doing all that, then just take the win on the slow bro. Like, if you're running, if you need a Yachi Garchomp to beat my freaking poison slow bro, then like, yeah, man, that's saying that I've done a good job building my damn slow bro, TBH. So let's see. I guess so. Yeah, that was the final boss. So then we'll just go back to Steelix and just wrap things up. Okay. So what else? Frickin', so yeah, we were doing the calcs here. Hydro pump, so now we're doing 67, you're doing 54. That's way different than how it played out. Now, Sand Force. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking HP per se. Like, yeah, you can run it modest. And there's nothing you can do. Like, we already deemed that you can't possibly one-shot Mega Steelix. So at that point, you're looking at the Calm Mind variant. Which even then, after a Calm Mind, you're not even guaranteed to one-shot it. So, huh. Even then, you're not guaranteed to one. Wow. It's high ass chance. And like dropping EVs does significantly lower that. 140 that I'm running is like a 40 odd% chance to OCO it at +1. But then I can put the rest into my defense, right? So I can at least live the Earthquake with Shukaberry, and then I can live the follow-up attack. Assuming they're not running Earthquake and Dig, that is. What the frig? All those defense EVs save me like 12% on damage, but it will help out against like the guard chomps, I guess, that also are spamming Dragon Rush, right? And then like the Brave Birds and whatever the fuck else I'm trying to like not just get wrecked by. So yeah, honestly, the current spread that I have is literally like this. And it's not performing badly. Not performing badly. Like as you can see, it's really not like just regular ZA Steelix. Not freaking this. Yeah, that does a lot. I guess Mega Steelix just gets a lot more bulk or something. So neutral, I can't. What? So if they're saying that I oh no, because I had expert build on, that's how that happened last time. So in order for me to be able to one-shot with Shuka, oh, it's not possible, I said, right? Wait, no, it is. It is if I max out my defense. And then we were saying that if I do that, if I max out my special attack, and I was saying if I do that, then guard shot matchups are a little bit worse because they do have, like, Dragon Rush that they can use as well. So then are you just, what, aiming to run it? Like, Expert Belt helps out damage-wise, but yeah, then we just straight up die if we don't have Reflect up. So, yeah, we gotta worry about that. Okay. Expert Belt better takes advantage of the type diversity, though. Because it does have other weaknesses than ground, but it really is my only way of trying to, my best, one of my other measures of, like, trying to stop, like, freaking menaces like Garchomp, X and whatnot. So having it, like, more dedicated towards stopping them is really important for a poison leader, honestly, so... And I think it's honestly worth running Sugarberry on a fucking poison team, more than anything. Alright, because, yeah, it's not the psychic weaknesses that we're worried about, it's the poison weaknesses, TBH. Okay. We don't want you to be too frail, so... If I ran my current spread where you had a 140 special attack, put back your wherever this was supposed to be. So then, so where we're at right now. So we're not one-shotting that shit without setting up a combine first. Like, expert belt like literally prevented me from needing to freaking combine in the first place. The whole point of protect was being able to survive an attack, but it seems like Protect might fail at doing that sometimes. So I guess Calm Mind will in the end result in more damage than the Expert Belt did. So in that regard, then yeah, it's okay. Like, you have enough damage, right? At that point, doesn't that encourage you to still go bold then? Since you're running Calm Mind? Kind of, but then that means that you gotta boost up first. Against Garchomp, that's kind of shit. It is kind of shit against Garchomp. Because you actually want to be knocking that out. You don't want it to be landing an Earthquake plus Dragon Rush. That's where the problems begin. So at least the regular freaking Garchomp, we can't be letting just hang out like that. Like we're seeing the regular Garchomp. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Alright, there we go. That not enough. That bold nature. And this is as a plus move. So yeah, no. It's either we run you modest, which is at 43%, or we redo some of these. We can drop your defense a bit. Earthquake 45. Earthquake 41. Earthquake to do 45 here. We'd be dropping to about this. Sway isn't going to be as ideal though because Modest has the better reward because it has a higher base stat to work with. So, you see, we take the same amount of damage but doing less damage. This is what I mean. It's better to make the nature boost the highest base stat. So yeah. 49, so 50. How much does Dragon Rush do for follow-up? Does too much, doesn't it? Oh. Using my wireless keyboard, so I can't really tell what the fuck my shit is. Dragon Rush. So you do 41 to 49 and 41 to 49. So I can take both hits. This build would allow me to take both hits. And I have an 81% chance to kill it. This is the absolute frailest I could possibly run it. Oh, so I can make it a lot frailer. I can make it a lot frailer, because I have a lot more defense EVs than this. I have like 200 right now. So I can drop my defense a fair bit. Just to ensure that... Well, okay, that's Garchomp. So then let's see how Excadrill is. Garchomp's at base 130. Excadrill's like base 135. No? Yep. Oh boy. So Fire Blast is a roll to kill at without anything, and then actually no, that's a lie, because ZA builds. And this is a plus move. I just consider these plus moves because I use them as plus moves normally. So if I don't use it as a plus move, then it's doing 70% damage of this. Of their rolls. So I'm only doing this much, but then if you plus one, then you do indeed kill. Always, and then you're always living whatever they throw at you. If they plus one, you also live. This is good to see. This is also a solid ass build. How could I optimize this? I could potentially make my defense a little bit higher. Because I'm pretty much always going to be trying to like calm mind here. I guess it was, yeah, the Garchomps. Garchomp Mega. Max HP. Mega Garchomp can be a bit of a nuisance. I didn't know that until now. So 51. Well, that's his plus one, right? No, it's not. Really? I'm a guaranteed Oko right now. Wait, what's going on, really? This build is perfect. This is guaranteed Oko. Well, I mean, like, yeah, it's not surprising that Oko freaking guard shot with ice beam and a modest nature and 232 special attack beats, but like I have not been here before. My glow bro has been running 200 defense CVs, so the concept of being able to one shot mega guard shot with ice beam, as much as that might seem like an easy thing, is not something I'm used to seeing with my glow bro. So we might just run it, yeah, more special with that's an option. Make it more offensive. And then we have screens too, if anything. So modest. Alright, we'll do it like this. Modest. Freaking 132, 136, 232, 140. My defense. Alright, let's do this. So my stats will be 323, 260. 260 defense. $260 defense. 260 at the very least. I need at the very least 260. No less. And then 323 special attack. 260, 323. Alright, let's get it. Or we can just take a screenshot. And then do it the old-fashioned way. Just doing it from scratch. Alright. Let me just close my preview window and then pull this to like here. Okay. Switch my input. And then do it up. So we're gonna go over, I could either kelp seed, like I can either bury it. We have 100 and not kelp seed, but we have 140. Let's check my stats. Yeah, we have the right amount of HP. But instead of using the Hondu berry and whatnot, I'll just syndicate it. Trying to remember where the frig that was. Right over there. I think it's like the old freaking game. You just like walk and like the doors open. It's like, no, you gotta press A on them. Alright, let's do it up. So we got our new spread. We got our Shuka spread. So instead of Expert Bell, we're going to be running Modest for more special attack. And then instead we'll be running Shuka to ensure that we live the ground attacks. So we already have Shuka on there. So it's 14, 140 HP. 140 HP. 136 defense, 232 special attack. 136 defense. Defense 13. And 6. And 232 special attack. I don't mind giving like an extra defense though, cause like special attack is nice, but the defense is mad freaking important, man. Especially for a mon like Global who I'm using, like it feels weird giving it so much offense. Like as much as the offense is great, like just seeing those rolls, like it's a roll though. Like it was a roll. You know what? Yeah, no. The calc is perfect. I've done the math and everything. Don't. Don't second guess it. You've already done the math. Everything's fine. Don't fuck it up. Alright. So yeah. 232 special attack. So 24 of these bad boys will be the rest. There you go. 323, 260, 366. Yep, everything's adding up. Everything added up. Did you get... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, alright. No, like, I noticed I traded for that, and I hyper-traded attack stacks. I used a gold bottle cap. I was too lazy to check to see if it was, like, what was needed to be hyper-trained. I could just use the one bottle cap and select the defense only, but it's okay. What am I looking for? Box 11. Just slap it anywhere, really. Box 11 was good. And then we're slapping you back on here. So no drag gouge, We don't even need refund. We could still run it. It's just that we did. It's just you'd be running Haban. And you'd be like literally the you'd be like literally the dragon deleter, and that's it. Like your job would literally be to freaking destroy dragons. And I mean, it's not like they're not popular. But reflect versus a dragon killer, what's gonna be more valuable? Plus knockoff against frickin' like knockoff for poison, bro. Like that helps us with psychic. Like, dude, this is just way better. Like dead ass. And then you have Pyapa Berry too to help out your matchup against the same psychic types. Like that's literally a nasty freaking victory bell. It would be even nastier if you gave it like poison gem, I guess, just to like help out with fairy, but we can't. But luckily, since we have a poison team, it's not like fairy's an issue. So yeah, this is actually a perfect set for like a MonoPoison victory bell. Because we have poison here already. And then everyone else has a poison type in their typing. That's why it's like, if you really need to run it, yeah, we got Venusaur who's ready to come out there and brawl. You got the policy, you can hit hard, or you can just light screen up and tag out if needed. Like, he's chilling. I mean, I did like synthesis a little bit more, but I'll put on light screen and see how I feel. I'll see how I feel about light screen reflect. I can always switch them up for like poison jab and synthesis or growth. You know what I mean? Like, I can always switch them up. Yeah, I'm comfortable like using a modest, heavily special attack invested Pokemon to use Ice Beam and take out Guard Shot. Like I'm confident that's gonna work without having a calm mind. And then yeah, I feel pretty decent about using a +1 Fire Blast against most of these steel types running around. I won't say it's gonna kill them all, but at least at +1, I don't have to worry about Expert Belt. I can be more confident that Fire Blast plus Hydro Pump, for example, would kill like say Metagross, right? I can confidently say that a +1 Fire Blast and a +1 Hydro Pump would kill Metagross. And I'm confident that they're not gonna be able to kill me. Like, I'm not with a Shuka Berry, because that turns Earthquake into a neutral attack. So they're not gonna be able to kill me with 2 neutral hits. I have too much bulk for that, I think. As much as, like, I've invested a lot into offense, I think I have a little bit too much bulk still. There's still a fair bit of HP in defense. So, yeah. There is the poison team. I think I can say it's now optimized. Agility wasn't doing anything, so yeah, we just run Pin Missile there. Oh yeah, we could change the nature. And then yeah, we're good. So yeah. Just make you minus special attack instead. So plus defense minus special attack, that is impish. Okay, so yeah, it's nice knowing all the natures off the top of my head. But that comes with time and experience. Time and experience. I'm pretty sure I don't look like a novice, like when you see what you're seeing here, that's for sure. Yeah. No, that's good. Violite, Trapping Whirlipede, Pyapa, Victory Bell, Anti-Psychic. Gengar helps with Anti-Psychic. You got the Sash to really ensure that you're at least getting that damn Shadow Ball off. Shuka helps out with those ground types with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and then Fire Blast for those that have part Steel on them, like Exca. Like, you're just a ground deleter. Assault Vest can help out with ground 2 on the Special Spectrum. Natural Special Bulk plus Assault Vest, you're gonna live at Earth Power no problem. You can also set up Light Screen in the face of these same Earth Power users, so between these two I'm not worried. You also got Reflect, like, that helps out against everything else. It's like not ground. Same thing, Light Screen helps against everything else that's like not something that you're weak to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this whole team has been well thought out. We just gotta worry, I guess, about having no Thunderbolt. Oh, we do, never mind. Yeah, well, now we're good. Yeah, so Skarmory Gyarados, no problem. We got the Sash too. Dazzling Gleam Thunderbolt, that'll definitely deal with both regular Gyarados and Mega Gyarados. Nasty Plot 2, Sash, like, bruh. Now it's just a skill issue if you end up losing. Unless they're obviously like running some bullshit tech, I guess. Like what? Wakanberry, Gyarados. How bad is that though? It's not like I wouldn't necessarily lose to that though. It depends on the situation. Like if I'm at +1 already, then like +1 Thunderbolt and then +1 Shadow Ball is definitely still killing. If they're Mega, then +1 same shit. Like +1 Thunderbolt, +1 Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam will be interesting though. Like, if it's a Wakanberry... Oh, no, they can't be Mega, though. Yeah, so they're taking super effective damage from both. If they're Mega, then they're taking super effective damage from both still. So, yeah, nah, +1 will definitely kill. Yeah. And Sash, you can live the crunch. It's just a matter of whether or not you're already at +1 when you start the encounter or not. Alright, so overall, I would say that team is ready to go. Ready to go. Nice.